Good morning. Beautiful day here in London, UK. Wednesday, 20th of May 2020. What fuels you will not abuse you. Now that may be a provoking statement. That may be a polarizing statement. One that would create debate. So what fuels you does not abuse you. And this is tied in with the state of the nation that we're locked in. And the point of the matter is, whatever is going to be fueling you will never be abusing you. It will be driving you to your excellence, to your exit. And then once you're out of your exit, you're in entry. You've got your entrance. Now, when you've got your entrance, how do you want to feel when you actually enter in? You want to feel optimal, right? So this goes towards the optimal health. And how do you voluntarily make your exit your entrance with excellence, without doubt, and without having constraints on yourself that what you are doing, fueling, is abusing? Think of a sports person. Think of a Premiership footballer. Think of them practicing 2-3 times a day, non-stop. Obviously they're recovering, but that's part of their rituals. That's part of their work. That's part of their program. They get their massages. They've got to eat right. Every day is routine for results. And part of that routine is to work real hard. When they get onto the pitch, when they finally get onto the pitch, and you as a consumer go and let out every single bit of frustration that you've got on that poor little person who's wearing black, who has nothing to do with your life, but you think that they've ruined your life completely. So you're the one that's really attacking them. So think about that. When you go to a football game and you see these athletes, do you question how they got there? Do you say to yourself, you know, how they fueled themselves, that's how they abused themselves? That singer that you admire, the one that never stops making songs, loves singing. So there's always an album coming out, there's always an EP coming out, there's always a single coming out. That means that they're in the studio consistently, constantly, routinely making songs, writing. Everything about their life homes in, directs itself to projecting absolute greatness through their exit to entrance into your world. And do you sit there listening to their music and saying the way they fueled themselves were now abusing themselves? You don't think that way, right? So why is it when you're doing a little bit more overtime, you're working a little bit longer hours in order to get your life from exit to entrance? Why is it that you're overworking? Why are you getting into burnout? Why is someone's opinion of you working with excess hours becoming you? Why? Because you want to do good for yourself, because you want to do good for those that are around you, your family, your friends, your peers, your life, your self-development. Is that why? Is that why you're abusing yourself? Because you're fueling yourself. Now this is a little bit off key, but hopefully it's going to marry into something of substance. I came from an era where Biggie Smalls, the hip hop artist, he was unheard of. Then he grew, like Fast Track grew. And then he died. And he left an amazing legacy to this day. He did a profound song. The song was "You're Nobody Until Somebody Kills You." Now, to me, what that meant, that wasn't narcissism, that wasn't him with his ego, that was him just putting out a statement that why you gotta wait until someone kills you that your legacy becomes alive. Why you got to do that? So if that means that you know your purpose, you know your meaning, and you know your routine that you are under now can make your exit strategy be your absolute excellence in entrance strategy, then yeah, work it. Work well with it. This is day 3 of Mental Health Awareness Week here in the UK. And the theme is kindness. And I think the most kindest thing that you can do for your life, for yourself, is fuel yourself and understand that you will never be abusing yourself. Routine. Routine equals results. If routine means that you just got to put that pedal to the metal, then you got to go ahead and do that. Because that is what your exit strategy is going to look like. And imagine if your pedal is to the metal when you enter. Imagine that. Hit the ground running. Dude, people are going to find it real hard to catch up. That means that you're leading the front line. Mental health thought for today.